And we're live.
Rock and roll, buddy.
And we're live.
I can hear you in the background. You got it?
Yep.
Perfect. We ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Well, I'll get this party started, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night Snap Delivered company overview. This might be the first time you're hearing about Snap Delivered, but I can assure you it's not going to be the last. Whoever invited you onto this webinar, if you have some questions afterwards, if it's something where you say, hey, this is something I'd like to move forward with, you can just reach out to them and they can help you with how to get started in that process. Getting right into the information, Snap, as a company, we were just pre-launched in June of this year in West Palm Beach, Florida. We're participating in the $100+ billion restaurant delivery business industry and capitalizing on the projected 100% growth that's going on in this industry between now and 2025. And really our model is designed to disrupt a lot of the major players in the industry. Right now, over 60% of US consumers are ordering delivery or takeout at least once a week. And as big as the industry is, it's projected to hit 200 billion plus by 2025, according to Forbes. So if you can position yourself in an industry that's going from 100 billion to 200 billion within a few short years, there's obviously a massive opportunity to do very well financially. The big players in the industry are doing billions of dollars a year: Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats. You've got companies doing hundreds of millions like Delivery.com, Eat Street, Waiter. They all do exactly the same thing. They charge the restaurants 20 to 30%, sometimes 35% of every order that goes out. They overcharge customers with a lot of hidden fees, and they try and figure out ways to even take some of their drivers' tips. Some of the companies do that, which is kind of crazy to me, but it creates a lot of unhappy restaurants, unhappy customers, and unhappy drivers. And so that created an opportunity that Snap Delivered filled. And when you look at just the restaurants, for example, if you had a restaurant that did about 20 orders a day and you were delivering with Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and your average order was about $40, if you paid them their commissions to deliver for 1 year, it'd be just under $100,000 is what it would cost you to basically utilize their delivery service. If you did the same number of orders with Snap, instead of paying $100,000, you'd pay a little over $14,000. So if you had a choice as a restaurant owner to save over $84,000 a year in fees just because somebody picked up your food and took it to a customer, as long as it was done in a timely manner, as long as it was done professionally, wouldn't you choose to save $84,993 a year? Every owner would, which is why we're growing at such a rate with restaurant signups. We don't have some, 20 to 40% commission fees that Uber and DoorDash and those guys charge. We have a flat rate, $2. Every restaurant, every delivery that goes out, it's $2. If they do takeout, we do a $1 takeout for our customers to go through a restaurant and do takeout. Restaurants are paid instantly. Our drivers are paid instantly. We have no hidden fees. Everything's transparent. It creates a lot of happy customers, happy drivers, and definitely happy restaurant owners. The team at Snap Delivered is really second to none. We've built several multi-billion-dollar companies, recruited and trained 300,000+ sales teams over the world in over 165 countries. Paul Michael, our CEO, has amazing experience when it comes to building businesses fast and disrupting industries. Jason Bryan, our senior advisor, he started his first company at the ripe old age of 18. Sold it for over $80 million at the ripe old age of 23. A company called Auto Cricket. You can check him out. I've had a pretty strong background in the business world myself. My last company that we started, which was actually coincidentally in the delivery business, was actually 416 on the Inc. 500 last year in America's fastest growing privately held companies. So we know how this industry works, but we also understand how to disrupt industries, and that's really what Snap's doing. To get started, it's pretty simple. It's free. Contact whoever invited you onto this webinar, this presentation, this live stream. Tell them, hey, send me the website. Let me know that your referral information so I can sign up. It's free. You're in. You can actually, as a free customer, start earning income by referring other customers, drivers, restaurants, or other what we call managers. Managers, if you want to get, I guess a little bit of an increase in pay and build teams and kind of build organizations and help us open, not only cities around the US, but countries worldwide, you can basically pay $299 per year and become a manager. You can upgrade at any time. I always tell people, start for free, check us out. If you're liking what you're doing, then upgrade, you become a manager, earn 20% on referrals. And there's some additional bonuses and overrides if you do start to help find restaurants and find other people to find restaurants as well. There's 4 ways to earn with Snap: referring customers, drivers, restaurants, and other managers that come on board. It's pretty simple. If you're a free customer and you introduce a restaurant, every time that restaurant fills an order, you make 40 cents. If you're a manager, you make 40 cents. If you're at the highest level in our company, an executive, you make 40 cents. If you refer a customer, you make $1. Whether you're a free customer just referring other free customers, you make $1 every time they order. If you're an executive, you introduce a free customer, you make $1 every time they order. So it can add up. If you look at restaurants, let's say you introduce 10 restaurants doing 20 deliveries a day each, and that's not breaking any records. There are restaurants in this industry that do hundreds of deliveries a day for those delivery businesses. If you just did 20 a day, you've got 6,000 orders a month, and 6,000 orders times 40 cents an order, you're making $2,400 every single month. And it's residual. 2,400, 2,400, 2,400. As long as people are eating, as long as restaurants are making food and giving it out to our drivers to deliver, you're making that same amount month after month after month after month. Now, if you added some drivers, let's say you did 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, instead of 2,400, now you've added an extra chunk of change because the drivers, you're going to make about 3,600 a month off those drivers, which is not too bad. But what if you introduce 3 people and have them do the same thing? 3 people on what we call your level 1, you make 10% override on those people. If they all just got 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each, that's 30 restaurants, 30 drivers. Now you're on just level 1s, you're making $5,400 a month off of all the business that they create. If they each get 3 people, and those 3, so you got 9, they get 10 restaurants, 10 drivers each, 90 restaurants, 90 drivers total. On that level 2, you'd earn over $8,000 a month just on that level. If you add it all up, it's over $17,000 a month because you got 12 people that all got 10 restaurants and 10 drivers. And listen, not everybody's going to do that. Some people will get 0 restaurants, 0 drivers. We have people in Snap. We were pre-launched in June. It's July, and they have already personally brought in over 60 restaurants. So if someone can bring in 60, I think most of us can go get 10. But obviously 60 could end up being a lot bigger numbers than you see here if you start getting 60 restaurants and helping your people do the same thing. But the money is substantial because there's a substantial amount of money to be made in the restaurant delivery industry. There's hundreds of billions of dollars going through this industry on an annual basis. So there's plenty of profit to grab. The beauty of Snap is we'll teach you and train you every step of the way. If you're looking at this going, man, this looks good. I could use an extra 17,000. Heck, I could use an extra 1,700. Even if you did a tenth of that example, an extra $1,700 a month. Think about what that could do for your family right now. And if you're sitting there going, that would be amazing, but I don't know how to get a restaurant. I don't know what to say to somebody who wants to be a driver. I wouldn't know how to introduce the company to a customer and have them order. We train you every step of the way. We'll tell you exactly how to onboard a restaurant, what to say to them, the tools that we have in place, the videos that you can share with them. We are basically helping you every step of the way so you can run through your city, your friends' cities, your friends' countries, whatever it is, and you can add restaurants, drivers, and customers and help us expand day by day by day. We're looking to go rapidly into multiple cities. My last delivery business, within 2.5 years, we were in over 300 cities in the United States and Canada. I believe with our model, we can go into 300 cities in well under 1 year, and we can go into several countries within our first 24 months. But it's all a matter of having the training and support in place, and that's what we've got. So for those of you that like what you see, we do have our website, www.snapdelivered.com, www.snapdelivered.com. check out the website. If you scroll down, you can become what's called a founding member. Instead of paying, to be a manager, that $299 for $99. And this ends here probably in a week or two. For $99, you actually get a lifetime promotion to what we call supervisor, which is higher than manager. So you'll always be qualified at supervisor. You get paid off your entire organization a couple levels down, and you basically will get profit sharing automatically with our company. Our profit sharing model will literally give you a percentage of our profits every single month for the rest of your life, as long as you're active in the company. And, the bottom line is, by becoming a founding member, $99, you're active, you're in. Every year you can pay your renewal. If you want to stay in, I will have folks that their profit share alone, we'll keep them in. What they make on profit share 1 month, we'll keep them in for probably 10 years. So it's definitely perfect timing. I think a lot of people in business, you want to know what is timing and positioning. Because if you and I got involved in an industry, let's say, like a Blockbuster Video, right now, not so hot. Netflix, Amazon TV, they've kind of changed that game. But what if we could have got involved in, smartphones before iPhone came out? What if we were kind of one of the first people that invested in Apple before they launched the iPhone? See, timing and positioning is everything in business. You want to invest. Now, we can still buy Apple stock today, but wouldn't it have been better to buy Apple stock before their phones came out, before the iPod came out, before the MacBook came out? It would have been better to buy it 20, 30 years ago. It would have been nice to buy Tesla stock a couple of years ago. But that happened. We missed it. Elon Musk didn't invite us to the barbecue. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates didn't invite us to the barbecue. Mark Zuckerberg didn't invite us to his dorm room. So most of us missed out on those opportunities. Snap Delivered is that type of opportunity. And the beauty is, to be invited to this barbecue, it's free. Sign up, become a free customer. But if you really want to get crazy and get profit sharing, sign up and become a founding member. Contact whoever invited you to this live stream. Let them know you want to learn more, or let them know that you want to get started as a free customer, or even better, let them know you want to become somebody that's earning profit sharing. Become a founding member, $99, lifetime supervisor. And for those of you that make that decision, we've got some manager and above trainings that we make available. The next one's going to be Tuesday night. And those of you that are on that call, I want to welcome you to the Snap Delivered family.